Yeah, I don't really know what to say about that performance. I don't really know where to start with that. What I will say is, there's such a chasm, such a difference in quality. The gradient is just so big. Uh, Bristol City went to Ellen Road today on the Monday night after everyone else had played, knowing that this is a bit of a free hit. Also, slightly in the back of your mind, you're going, right, don't let your goal difference get too much of a hit. It has taken a significant hit. In fact, it's taken the most hit so far we've had this season. In other words, this is the heaviest defeat of the season for Bristol City. I think it's the first time we've conceded four, maybe potentially. As well this season, though, we've conceded three a few times, haven't we? Um, yeah, I mean Leeds are the best side we've played this season, and we played Burnley couple of weeks ago, a few weeks ago, and that was a complete chasm in quality. Go figure, they're the top two in this division. They're miles better than everyone else, including Sheffield United, and they've completely blown us out of the water. I mean, that first half was just so painful. Um, Obviously, on one hand, slight impartial in me is going, Christ, these lot are good. They're much better than us. The Bristol City fan in me, the large majority of me is going, this is so painful. It's an excruciating watch, and I was surprised a little bit. We've been in games against these top sides this season. But even though Burnley, prior to this game, Burnley away was the only game this season where we've been completely blown away against a side up near the top by the top three or the top four. I didn't expect that level of dominance, that level of control. And I know Leeds at Ellen Road, completely monstrous. Even Leeds at Ashton Gate, they were completely in control of the game, but we stuck in there, we hung in there, didn't really have too many chances. Leeds, we restricted them. There was chance after chance after chance. Max O'Leary, despite conceding 4 goals, and you know, despite conceding 4 goals, I thought we had a pretty good defensive structure, and that in itself is quite bizarre. Uh, Bearing in mind, if we do get into the playoffs, we will play a side away from home who are much weaker than Leeds, whether that's Sunderland or that's Sheffield United. Probably it's definitely going to be one of them two in the playoff semi-final. They're going to be much weaker than them. They're going to be much less penetrating than Leeds. If we get set up in that way, or in a similar way, with a few tweaks, few improvements, maybe having Cam Pring in there would have been nice. Maybe having Luke McNally in there would have been nice. But if buts and maybes, and we're in this position without McNally and Pring probably for the rest of the season, and Sykes obviously as well, when we're having to depend on Hayden Roberts, who is good, is fine. I don't know if you trust him for a playoff campaign. Should I walk through the goals? God, yeah, why not? Ayo Tanaka grabs the first one at minute number 21. It's happened quite a few times in the first half, actually. Got slightly better at the second half. Ayo Tanaka just had the most. I don't know what stand they were attacking from in the first half, Leeds, but so much space on the back stick. And for the first goal, actually, Zach Viner turns around and goes, well, is anyone going to mark him? But Zach Viner's the closest one there. So I don't know. Does he compromise the man he's actually meant to mark for Tanaka? Tanaka just kind of slips in there, just kind of goes there very quietly, and he's got nice finishes and lovely ball in from Solomon, and the quality of Tanaka, and it's a nice cushion finish. I don't know how it was 1-0 at half time. We didn't register a shot. I don't think we registered a shot until like minute number 75. That's not a shot on target, by the way. That's just a shot. Just a shot. Didn't register one late into the game. Leeds kept pushing, kept probing. Within a minute of the first half, I mean, it's just ridiculous from Max O'Leary. That should have been 2-0, and that should have been game over right there and then. I mean, it's probably game over at half time. Probably game over as soon as the goal went in, the first one. But yeah, it was a chasing afternoon. Anyway, the second goal comes in from Willie Nonto. I'm trying to remember it. I can't remember it. Yeah, I can't remember it. There you go. And then Ramazani. I mean, the bench is just ridiculous, aren't we? And this is what we're meant to be competing against, by the way. Parachute payments, everyone. And that's not a complaint. Before anyone starts like getting on my back, and Leeds fans watching this getting on my back, it's not a complaint. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. You have a significant financial advantage over most teams in this league, including Bristol City. The fact that this is a team who are now in first. This is essentially first v fifth in the championship. This is the chasm in quality, and now I'm led to believe that's not a problem. Okay, yeah, all right. 82 Ramazani substitute. He grabs two actually. The first, the ball in. It's a ball in, isn't it? From Solomon or from Firpo? There it is. It goes from Firpo from the left hand side. Ball in. Far post. Ramazani taps it home. That's 82. That's 3-0. And at that point, you're going, right, stop, end the game, please. I just don't want to take this anymore, any further. And then obviously Ramazani, as the game feels like it's just petering out a little bit, Ramazani gets a fourth. I think it's Ilya Gruev, isn't it? With a pass over the top. I can remember the second goal. It's just come to me. It's an unbelievable pass from Joel Pirro, actually, isn't it? On the half turn in sort of near the centre circle. Rob Dickey finds himself up the pitch. The only time Dickey has done that all game, and guess what? You get punished for it. It's a superb ball from Joel Pirro with his left foot. Nonto has got a free run on goal. Max no chance. No chance for most of these goals. Had no chance for some of those saves he made, but here you go. If it wasn't for Max, probably would have been 7-0, and that would have been pretty bad for our goal difference. It's still pretty bad for our goal difference. It's not as bad as it could have been for our goal difference. But he puts the cherry on top for Leeds, minute number 94. The promotion party full swing. I don't really care about that. Sorry, Leeds fans. I'm a Bristol City fan. Just a complete chasm in quality. There are two changes to the team. Obviously, one of them being Hayden Roberts being enforced, and the other one being George Earthy coming into the team from Mehmeti. I did mention that might be a potential change. I did also think that Nahki Wells would drop out of the team. Not because of his performance or anything. I just thought it would be a game for Sinclair Armstrong, Nahki Wells. To be fair to him, Bird, Earthy, any players that tried to get forward, barely any of them did. There's nothing for them. Nothing for them. To be fair to Rodon and Ampadu and Firpo and Bogle and who was it, Grove and Tanaka, whenever they did have to defend, they defended quite well and restricted us to very little. We had one shot on target, I believe. Carl Dollar had to make a save in the 94th minute. That came in before their third goal. Their fourth goal at 3-0. So, yeah, just to further emphasise how bad this was from a City point of view, and I'll come on to why it was so bad. I actually don't think it was. Do I think it was a horrific performance and a complete sort of no-show, and we didn't show up for it and Leeds completely blew us out of the wall? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The XG was 3.39 to Leeds and 0.07 to City. Was it a complete sort of, oh yeah, we just didn't show up and Leeds were on a good day and they caught us on a bad day? No, I don't think that was the case at all. I just don't think we are able to compete with a side like Leeds at the moment, and that is quite concerning in the way we've lost, considering the fact that we are meant to be the fifth best team in the league. This tells you more about the championship and, well, financial stuff. I don't want to keep going on about that. Anyway, I don't really have much more to say. It's just, yeah, whatever. It was always going to be a free hit, Leeds away. At the start of the season, it would have been a free hit. This point of the season, definitely a free hit, considering all the results they've gone for us. In terms of the goal difference, where does that leave us? So we're on the same number of goal difference. The goal difference is the same as Coventry. So whatever I said in terms of the goal difference in the video before this, completely eradicate that, because now it's the same as Coventry. So if we lose and Coventry draw, they'd overtake us on the goal difference. It's 4 ahead of Millwall. So Millwall, to be fair, Millwall can't really overtake us if we draw. No, as in, like, they can't overtake us on goal difference. They just have to overtake us on points. Blackburn, it is now less than Blackburn. So Blackburn, really, if we slip up, if we draw, then Blackburn just have to win. Away at Sheffield United, easier said than done. It was always worse than Middlesbrough, but it is now 6 worse than Middlesbrough compared to the 2 it was before this. I will end this by saying congrats to Leeds. I mean, yeah, fair enough on winning 4-0. It was comfortable. It was was pretty routine. Should have been more. From a Bristol City perspective, it's just about just cutting that from your system now, because I can't recall many games like that. Throughout the season and pretty much in recent years for Bristol City in the Championship. We're still fifth. We knew that coming into this game after the back of the results on the weekend. It's still pretty simple for us. Just win against Preston. Win at home for one more time this season, and you're in fifth, and you're in. So it's still a pretty simple equation for us to solve. It's just about finding a way to navigate through Preston side, who are going to be in the middle of a massive dogfight down near the bottom. It ended at Ellen Road. Leeds United 4, Bristol City 0. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below on what was a chastening, harrowing night for Bristol City. But one that actually might not mean a hell of a lot in terms of the overall picture come 3 o'clock Saturday. 3 o'clock, a little bit below that, before that, on Saturday, and when Bristol City take on Preston in the season finale. It could have been wrapped up tonight. Was it ever going to be wrapped up tonight for Bristol City? Probably not. It's definitely not turned out that way, has it? 4-0 to Leeds, deserved, and just further shows how much of the gap there is between the top three and then everyone else in the Championship. Anyway, that's a conversation for another night. Thank you very much for watching. Everyone, keep safe. Like the video, subscribe to the channel for more City content. Might be doing a Preston North End preview, considering the magnitude of that game, and in a comparison to recent years. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Keep safe, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.